Hi, I'm Letitia SD and you're watching the weekly Jump Off TV newscast. If you really want to see Buster performing live this year, it looks like the best place to catch him is in a New York courtroom. Buster Rhymes, real name Trevor Tyme Smith, was arrested again on Thursday morning in New York, this time for driving while intoxicated. The hip-hop police apparently pulled over Buster's SUV because the windows were excessively tinted. On doing so, they say that Buster fumbled his wallet as he attempted to show ID and that his breath stank of alcohol. 34-year-old Rhymes was arrested for being almost twice over the limit, though on a second test at the station, he was below the limit and released on bail. Buster is already due to stand trial on Tuesday the 8th of May for supposedly assaulting both his former driver during a dispute over back pay and a fan after a live show in New York. Neither Buster or his lawyer Scott Lamont have issued a statement. X to the Z for once did not need to pimp out a ride as he entered the 2007 Gumball 3000 rally in a Lamborghini Gallardo sponsored by Adidas. 3,000 miles, 8 countries and 120 cars took the 7-day course for the 9th year. On day one, Exhibit, real name Alvin Nathaniel Joyner IV, was pulled over in Holland for driving his Lamborghini 40 miles per hour over the limit. X paid the fine and had his licence seized as teammate and LA producer Fred Reck took the wheel. The rally, however, drew to a tragic close as the drivers of the Porsche 911 crashed head-on into an elderly couple's VW Golf in Macedonia. The couple later died in hospital as the British Porsche drivers were arrested at the border as they attempted to flee the country. The Gumball 3000 organisers tried to keep everything quiet, but as news spread, contestants dropped out and the 2007 rally was cancelled. Look familiar? Well, it seems like Mims has clearly taken a German rapper's logo and passed it off as his own. The distinctive silhouette of a rapper pointing to the sky that Mims uses as the I in his name appears to have been used first by German rapper Bushido. Bushido, also known as Sonny Black, originally used the same silhouette on the cover of his album Deutschland Gib mir eine Mike, released in 2006. The biggest giveaway is how the bottom of the left foot is cut identically on both silhouettes. All German stores have apparently honoured requests to not stock any material by Mims, while Bushido's label Universal files a lawsuit against Mims's label EMI. Interestingly enough, the silhouette has changed drastically on mimsmusic.net since the accusations. Looks like Mims may need those 10 lawyers he mentions on Like This for this one. Cameron's troubles since his appearance on 60 Minutes seem to be growing. So much has happened this week. Here are the bullet points on Cameron News. Miss Info reports on her missinfo.tv blog that co-founder of Dipset Cam has been axed by Jim Jones. If MySpace is anything to go by, all's well as they're both still in each other's top friends. Ice-T put Cam's snitching comments on blast in an SOHH interview saying, "If you know there's someone in the neighbourhood raping little girls, you're supposed to tell the police. That's not snitching." And finally, True Life appeared on the Ed Lover Show on Hot 97, claiming to have smacked Cam and given him a black eye outside Club Stereo in New York. See and hear the full interviews on the Jump Off blog. 2 weeks ago, we reported on the phenomenal images of Akon dry humping a 15-year-old girl in Trinidad. Last week, things got worse for Akon as Verizon ended their partnership and pulled the sponsorship from his and Gwen Stefani's tour. Fox News broadcasted stills of the incident and referred to it as simulated rape. Meanwhile, Trinidadian officials are seeking to enforce a ban on Akon from ever performing again on the island. Surprisingly, 2 weeks on and still no one from the Akon camp has commented on the matter. Official website akononline.com and Akon's MySpace also failed to bear any mention of the events. 9 men were arrested following a shootout in a parking lot following a Young Buck concert at Club Paradise, Washington last Saturday. Young Buck, real name David Brown, apparently announced an after-party at the Hilton, and en route shots were fired between Buck's entourage and rival rappers. This may have had something to do with police in the UK attaining a court order to shut down a scheduled Lloyd Banks concert at Club T5 in Derby the following Saturday. Police blamed a history of violence at concerts featuring Banks and G-Unit members. One of the biggest dance events in the hip-hop calendar, Breaking Convention, took place this weekend in London. The best dancers gathered from France, England, America, Scotland, Belgium, Japan and Brazil for this 4-day extravaganza that goes on tour through May.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Breaking Convention 2007.
Breaking Convention International Hip Hop Dance Theatre Festival in its 4th year. We are going to be touring around the UK. It's going to come to a place near you. Come check it out, and if you don't see it this year, come next year because it's annual.
every time I play with the audience, I want to try to say something. I want to give a message. So they make better than better, but it's only about the audience. If the audience give me the power, my power get better. Breaking convention, I'm done.
Peace!
Jump off!
Check out breakingconvention.com for more information. On Friday, the Reverend Al Sharpton led a Demand Decency and Hip Hop Lyrics march past the headquarters of major record labels, calling for the 3 words, nigger, hoe and bitch, to be banned from music albums. Chanting, stop the dirty lyrics, decency now and enough is enough, the 300-strong demonstrators marched past Sony, Warner and Universal Music's New York City headquarters. Among them was rap pioneer Curtis Blow, who said, I've recorded over 150 rap songs and never used profanity. It's worth mentioning that in 1995, Sharpton had defended gangster rappers, saying that they had the right to make music about sex, drugs and violence. Insisting that his current views were consistent with his past remarks, Sharpton added, we're not talking about censorship, we're not talking about content, we're talking about 3 words. In other news, rumours this week of a Jay-Z plane crash in North Carolina actually made less news than the news that the rumours were not in fact true. A plane did go down with 3 men on board, but Def Jam confirmed Jay was not one of them. Under new management, the Source magazine has yet again failed to make any form of resurgence as new CEO Jeremy Miller files for bankruptcy. Miller claims that former owners Mays and Benzino's dishonesty put the company in the red and scared off advertisers. Outkast's Big Boy is set to boldly appear in a ballet. Yes, a ballet performance in Atlanta in April 2008. See more at atlantaballet.com. Nas walked out on a tour date in San Diego, California after he and Khalees were apparently rushed at the door by the venue security and, as Nas says, treated like terrorists. Dougie Fresh, real name Douglas E. Davis, appeared in a Michigan court on Thursday for charges of assaulting a Northwest Airlines employee on April the 16th. Apparently, Dougie Fresh pushed the employee at Detroit Metropolitan Airport as he boarded his flight. And finally, 50 Cent had to sell his Connecticut mansion to get in the news this week. The former 52-room home of Mike Tyson was put on the market for an undisclosed price. And finally, sticking with 50, unlike the game, the Resistance, a Christian organisation, have slayed 50 Cent for wearing a large cross, saying he's more of a Satanist than a Christian. You can keep up to date daily with all the news and gossip on jumpoff.tv. Please leave comments below or on /newscast. If you've got a message for me, go to jumpoff.tv/Letitia. I'm Letitia SD, and that was this week's newscast. And the 2000 rally was cancelled. 2000 rally, 2007. Rhymes are... the Gumball... Oh, Mims war Bush, yeah. Deutschland, I f***ed it up again. Mims, start again. Cameron's trouble since his... Sorry. All is well as they're in both the yeah. From his Reverend Al Sharpton led... Al, I did say that right. My bad. You're such a little sod. Check out Breaking Convention. Can't we just go from Breaking Convention? I want to go home now.